topic is one of my favorite topic. The name of the topic is many people work hard but they don't get paid well. Why? What do you think? Many people work hard, they are really working very hard, but they don't get paid well. Let me explain to you. Earl Nightingale, one of my favorite author, he says there are 3 reasons because of which any individual doesn't get paid high. The first point is the work that you do. What work are you doing? If you are accountant and if you are doing just a data operator job, do you think this job is very much valuable? Do you think someone should pay you a lot of money for doing this job? Not at all, right? And if someone is doing something which very few people can do, definitely the salary to that job will be definitely higher. So what work you do, that is very important. The higher the difficulty level of doing that job, the higher will be your salary. First, what work you do. Second, how well you do the work which you are doing. At what level you perform. What's the standard which you have set for your work. I am sure you must be knowing people who don't justify the salary which they even get. Forget about salary hike. They don't even work what salary they get. And you must have worked with these kind of people, right? And definitely there must be people who work more than the salary they are paid by the company. They are raising their own standard. They don't work for the salary. They work to become something powerful. They don't work just for the salary, right? That's the difference. At what level you work in your company. How well you do your job. That's very important. With what attitude you work in your company. That is very important. And finally, third and the most important point is the difficulty of replacing you. If you can be easily replaced in your company, what do you think? Your salary will be high or low? If you can be easily replaced, your salary will be low. If the work which you are doing, many people can do that job, your salary will be low. And if the work which you are doing is very difficult and very few people can do that job, your salary will be high. Let's understand this with some example. Let's say the rate of onion today in Pune market is around 30 rupees per kg and daily demand of Pune market is 10 trucks every day. Let's say tomorrow 100 trucks of onion are supplied to Pune market. What do you think? What will happen to the price? Demand is only 10 and supply is 100. What will happen to the price? Will it go up or will it go down? I'm sure you will say it will go down. It can go to the price of rupees 3, 4 rupees, 5 rupees per kg. Why is it happening? Because excess supply, less demand. Let's take another example. If for next 10 days, not even a single truck of onion comes to Pune market, what will happen? The price will shoot up like crazy. It can go up to 100 rupees, 150 rupees, 200 rupees. Why? Demand and supply. Demand, supply controls the price of the goods. Do you think it works only on the goods? Not at all. It works on human beings also. If there are many people who can do your job, your salary will be low. If there are very less people who can do what you can do, your salary will be very high. So ask this question to yourself. What can you learn which will make you irreplaceable? What skill sets? What mindset? How can you become the expert in your industry so that you become irreplaceable in your company? You need to ask this question to yourself every day. What new skill, what new attitude can I learn so that I become irreplaceable in my company? Let's take one more example. Let's say Rahul is a person who is working in a company from 5 years. He started his job with a salary of 2 lakh rupees and now in next 5 years his salary has increased to 5 lakh. Now the company is going through some profit issue. Maintain the profit, they can do only 2 things. One is increase the revenue or reduce the cost. They tried their level best, but the market was down. They were not able to increase the revenue. So they were thinking of some option. Now they got another resume from a new fresher person who can learn the job of this person Rahul. The new person was Samir. He can learn the job of Rahul in hardly 1 or 2 months maximum. What do you think? If you are the owner of the company, what will you do? That Samir, new person, he is willing to do the job for just 2 lakh rupees. And Rahul, you are paying him 5 lakh rupees. Will you keep Rahul or will you remove Rahul and save 3 lakh rupees? I am sure majority of you will say we will remove Rahul and save 3 lakh rupees. If Rahul is easily replaceable, people will not even think more before replacing him. That's how the world is. The world doesn't have too much of emotion. And the day company becomes emotional, they will be out of business very soon. They are here in business for profits and they want profits, right? I'm sure you must be thinking the company, definitely he's working with company for 5 years. Definitely he has good bonding with the company. Company cannot remove him. Okay, let me come to you. Whenever you hire a plumber in your house and he does some work of repairing a tap, how much do you pay to the plumber? 50 rupees, 100 rupees? Why do you pay him just 50 rupees, 100 rupees for repairing your tap? Because the supply of plumber is more. That's why you're just paying him 50 to 100 rupees maximum to just do a small repair to the tap. Let's say your house is not opening and you need a key maker to make the key of your house. How much will you pay him? The key maker, he will charge you minimum for the same 15 minutes job. He will charge you minimum 300 to 350 rupees to make the key of your house. Why do you think you are paying almost 3 times to the key maker? Because supply of key maker is less. That's why. And this work is a bit difficult. Everyone cannot do it. Everyone cannot make the key of the house. This skill is difficult to learn. So let's take third example. Same thing. How much will you pay to the heart surgeon for doing the surgery of one of your family member? Minimum 2.5 to 3 lakh rupees? Why are you paying so much? Again, demand supply. Supply of these kind of doctors is very less. Plus you want the best doctor. Do you think you will negotiate with the doctor about the fees? No, not at all. There is no negotiation. If you want, do it, or if you don't want, it's okay. Demand supply rules. Plus how difficult it is to learn that skill sets. Skill sets required by a doctor, especially a surgeon, is very difficult and it takes 8 to 10 years to learn it. So the price of that is very high. So learn skills which is difficult to learn and your salary will be high. I know definitely this question hurts. Accepting that you are replaceable, you are not that valuable. Definitely these questions hurt. But this question will hurt you temporarily. But once you accept the fact, it is going to change your life. If our car is not performing, what do? We take it to the mechanic. Mechanic finds out the reason why it is not performing. He tells you the reason. He tells you the cost of repairing. He repairs and the car performs again well. But the first thing which the mechanic does is find out the reason, problem, why the car is not performing well. Without finding the problem, we cannot find out the solution. Same thing is with us. Unless we find out the problem, once we find out the problem, we have to accept the problem. And once we accept the problem, we have to think about the solution. So let's accept the problem and then we'll start thinking about the solutions. Thank you guys. See you in the next session.